Let's look at the diagram of villus. Let's see to the parts of this villus. Epithelium, network of blood capillaries, mucous membrane, mucous glands, lateral parts of lymphatic system. What is the main function of this villus and where it is present? So we can say that this villus is numerous in number, which is present in the small intestine. The food, when it is churned well in the stomach, enters into the small intestine. So, in the small intestine, as we all know that digested food is being absorbed. So, it is absorbed by this finger-like projections, which is present in the small intestine. We call them as villus. So, as they are numerous in number, we call them as villi. The small intestine, in the small intestine, the inner surface is having thousands of finger-like projections called as villi. The small intestine is the main region for the absorption of digested food. The small intestine is the main region for absorption of digested food. The inner surface of the small intestine contains thousands of finger-like projections, which we call them as villi. So, these finger-like projections, which are present in thousands of finger-like projections present in the small intestine, called as villi. This villi is very much useful and it's very much helpful in the absorption of digested food. Hence, we can conclude that the inner surface of the small intestine contains thousands of finger-like projections called as villi. So, this villi is very much useful for absorption of digested food. Villi increases the surface area of the digested food. These villi present in the small intestine increases the surface area so that the food retained in the folds can remain longer, thereby enhancing absorption. So the digested food retains for a longer time, and also it enhances for absorption. The blood vessels and the lymph vessels are present as a network. Hence, we can say that in the villi there are network of blood vessels and the lymph vessels. The products of the digested food are absorbed first in the villi. The products of the digested food are firstly absorbed in the villi, and from there it enters to the blood vessels and then to the lymph vessels. The products of the digested food first enters into the villi and then to the blood vessels and then to the lymph vessels.